Hello, Kaiko here, and welcome to the chaos. Let's go. In the meantime, there should be one just here somewhere for Klee. Right? We gotta do Klee's quest first. Dodoko? Hey there, Klee. It's honorary night, Paimon. Dodoko needs help. Mum said you were coming, but I didn't know it'd be so soon. Dodoko needs help? Oh, for Pete's sake, is that the task? What, no, for Klee's sake and for Dodoko too? No, Paimon knows that. She was asking about the task. You know what that is, right? It's like a task. It's something that needs doing. Yeah, something that needs doing. Oh, so like when I go blast fishing with Jumpy Dumpty? No, not a task. No, a task isn't just something you want to do. I'm confused. It's like when your mom tells you to do something, that's a task. Oh, thanks, Paimon. That kind of makes more sense, although not really. Anyway, let's go help Dodoko now. Hold on, what kind of help does Dodoko need? Oh, right. Well, every Dodoko's gotta find a red 40 clover to become a super special Dodoko. Then Dodoko needs to become friends with lots of people and can make it through the Dodo King's trial. Once it's done, she can then become a super awesome Dodo Sorcerer. That's what Mum said anyway. A Dodo King being in charge of a Dodo Sorcerer makes sense, actually. But specifically, what do we need to do? No idea. Mum said you two would tell me. Right, well, let's have a look at this book then. Oh, there's a note inside it. Let's see what it says. At the first stage of the trial, Dodoko arrived in the Forest of Whispering Leaves. There, past layer upon layer of hurdles, a secret lay buried, waiting to be uncovered. It's like part of a story about Dodoko. Oh, I know where that forest is. It's where I go to where I go to play a lot. Come on, everyone, follow me. Alright, let's go. Okay. Official numbers don't get massive buffs, but in general the constellations are good. Raising the hand, give great buffs, and the hex. Right now he competes with Raiden. Also, C6 official has more application if I remember. Ooh. Okay. I mean, I don't think it matters too much to me which one I pick, considering I already have one of them, and I don't really use these characters anyway. But, yeah, I will pick whichever one you think is the best one. What's all the weird stuff around here, and why are there so many hidden shells? Maybe the hidden shells brought it all here? Oh, I bet this is where we find the turtles. Close, but the note said hurdles, not turtles. Whatever we're looking for is supposedly buried past all the hurdles. Are there any other clues around? Is there no Dodo evidence that can help us out here? Nope. What should we do then? Mum says the best thing to do when you run into a problem is to try and fix it. Then let us be rid of these hurdles. Yeah! Okay. Oh, trial Klee. Clear the turtles. Was my Klee not good enough? Oh, probably not actually. There's a lot of damage being done now. Alright, that's the hedgehogs and the barriers all taken care of. And we didn't set the forest on fire. I was extra careful with Jumpy Dumpty. I've been getting sent to confinement less and less these days. Nice job, Klee. Maybe sometime soon you won't have to go at all. Well, if Master Jean would just let Klee blow the confinement room up. That's not really what Paimon had in mind. Wait, what about the trial? Did we learn anything new? Yep, I found this in the hole Jumpy Dumpty created after exploding. Huh? Another note? Yep, and it's Mum's handwriting again. Now then, Dodoko may or may not have been blasted all the hurdles away, but Though the most direct approach is sometimes the most elegant one. Either way, thus did Dodoko make it to the second stage of the trial, which coincidentally was also the final stage, even though it's energetic of children need to pace themselves after all. So Dodoko proceeded to the banks of a lake all of fallen stars, passed the final trial and obtained her reward. But could things really be that simple? A lake of fallen stars? That must be Starfell Lake. Let's go see what we can find. Alright. I must be curious about what the reward's going to be. Fingers crossed for some kind of awesome treasure. Doesn't matter, all the constellations are good. Okay, I'll pick one at random then. Ooh, it's a chest. The final treasure must be inside this thing. Klee, would you do the honors? You got it. Me and Dodoko will get it open, no problem. Whoa, wait a second. Monsters incoming. Guess it's not going to be that simple after all. They want to steal Dodoko's treasure. I just know it. Let's kick them out, then we can open the box. Whoop. Whoop. Phew, that's that. The note implied things wouldn't be that simple. Guess it was because there's monsters. But that means we passed the trial. Yep, now then let's check out what's in this box. Oh, it's... a hat! A tiny hat? A hat for Dodoko! In the Dodo clan, only the awesomest and bestest Dodokos in the land can learn the acknowledgement of the Dodo King. Their job is to help out and protect all the other Dodokos. The Dodo King gives them a special hat. That way the other Dodokos will recognize them and know who they can go to for help. Oh, so now your Dodoko is one of those special Dodokos with a hat? Exactly, the hat makes Dodoko a Dodo sorcerer now. She can use special spark magic to help even more people. Klee! The knights have informed me about explosions being heard from the forest outside the city. Miss Honorary Knight, Paimon, a little help, please. That's because we cleared out Hilichar camp over there and a bunch of slimes too. Thus you're working on Klee's task. That's right. And as for the fish over here, I might have blasted them, but it's because there were more monsters in the lake. I didn't do it on purpose. It's not like those other times. I see. I take it those other times were on purpose then? They weren't not on purpose? I just destroyed camp on the way here. I saw the monsters fleeing along the shores of Starfell Lake. Am I correct in assuming that's all the damage, Kaiko? The rest of Paimon's doing. That's all the damage. The rest of Paimon's doing. Yeah, you know, Paimon clearing out monsters with a single punch. She's just awesome like that. Klee. Come with me, let's head back. Oh, is it confinement for Klee again? Well, Keiko's vouching for you, so I suppose your punishment will just have to be a meal at the Good Hunter. You've been out and about all day, I'm sure you must be hungry. You're the best, Master Jean. Aww. You two are more than welcome to join as well. Awesome! Paimon's been craving some sweet madame. Jean treats you, Paimon and Klee to a meal at the Good Hunter, along with Dodoko, the newly crowned Dodo sorcerer, of course. With that, the trial comes to a conclusion. I guess. Ooh. Is that it? Is that just it? Have we unlocked the talent now? Oh, I think we have. Ooh. Wait. What does it mean by after enhancement? Oh, is that if I manage to level it up all the way? I'm so confused. Wait, no. What is this? I don't understand. Oh, maybe it does money buffs? Okay, wait, let me reread this. Okay. Okay. Consoles have additional effects now. Oh. Huh. Okay. Sure. That makes sense. Let's pick a character then. I'm gonna use a random number generator between 1 and 3. Random number between 1 and 3. And of course, I actually typed that all in caps. Generate. I got 1, so it's Razor! There we go. Problem solved. Okay, that was quite a quick quest. I wasn't expecting the Klee's quest to be done so quickly. That was insanely fast. Okay, well, let's keep looking at those little quests then, because we had a couple more to do. Mona's place, and then there's the Venti one. Let's do the Venti one first, I think. Because Venti is probably the one we could... Actually, I was going to say Venti is the one we could use the most, but Klee is probably the one we could really use the most. But Venti's not bad. And also, you've got to put a couple of them in there. Because otherwise you can't use them. Because you need more than one character to trigger the buff. I'll take that as a yes then. Venti? Ah, finally you're here, Kaiko. Do you have a message for me from someone by any chance? A message? There's not a single prophecy about you in that dictionary. That's what you're about to say, right? Yeah, the mages wanted me to come see you anyway, though. Oh, one moment then. Your curiosity seems as strong as ever, Barbeloth. Alas, my future will have to remain absent from your dictionary. The wind may be happy to let dandelions trace its form, and have poets sing it into verse, but to be contained is hardly its nature. So dear Barbeloth, please do not set your pen down. Please do set your pen down. Words heard on the wind are not meant to be recorded on the page. If you're truly interested in this legend, allow me to fashion it into a poem. I'll be sure to share it with you ladies at our next tea party. Barbeloth has always been a reasonable person, and I believe she heard my request. As such, our conversation should be free from interruptions for now. Wait, Barbeloth was listening in just now? Palmer didn't notice a thing. Well, she's a Hexenzirkel mage, they will have quite a few tricks up their sleeves. So you noticed right away and even got her to leave us alone. Doesn't that make you the real master of cards here? Given the various practical factors at play, I'd call myself a master with limits. There you go, being all secretive again. Well, anyway, there wasn't a single thing about you in the dictionary. Yeah, she just told me to come here and wait. You being here is enough. Barbeloth's prophecy concerning me may be incomplete, but it's not incorrect. That's the thing I need to do, and I could indeed use your help. What is it? You can count on me. Trusty as always. In that case, could you play a song with me later, Kaiko? I mean, sure, but is that all you need me to do? Yeah, that's all. But don't worry, this isn't a performance to decide the fate of some inconsequential event, it's just that you act between friends. Last time I played this song, the Howling Gale was my sole audience, and the notes scattered in all directions, leaving only fragments of the melody behind. But now, with a friend like you by my side, why should the wind alone bear witness to the music? Besides, I think my hands will be just that much steadier playing alongside a trusty friend like you. I'll play the best I can. That's all I ask. Now let's head to the performance venue. If you follow the breeze, we'll be there in no time. Alright, let's get going. Just relax and let the wind lead the way. What is this? Iconic. Venti just picked us up and threw us into the air, and it's kind of working. Need to hold your breath. In and out, easy does it. I'll let the birds know we would be coming, so we run into them. Oh, are we going to that mysterious island? I wonder if they used all of the fontaine water swimming, like, imagery to make this work. Don't worry, just a little ocean spray, you won't get soaked. Because all the like little twirls make me think of the water. Ah, the delightful sea breeze. Go on, breathe it in. But yes, this makes me think of swimming in Fontaine. We're almost there. Half this island is kind of familiar. This island, is it special? Not always. It was once an isle like any other, an ordinary, unassuming aggregation of sand and gravel. That is until seeds of stories were brought here by the wind and cultivated by time. And in due course, the wind brought forth new tales, and time caused them to grow into legends. So with that, allow me to welcome you in truth to this island favoured by time, Kaiko. This is the place where time and wind met in the distant past. Whoa, 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 you suddenly sound so serious, tone deaf bard. Paimon's not sure she's following this conversation anymore either. Fret not, dear Paimon, the best stories always start with a bit of suspense and intrigue. I told you about this before, remember? About how I encountered time at a Thousand Winds Temple and received some help? Well, it's because of... Wait, let me reread this. It sounds familiar, not always. It was once an isle like any other, an ordinary, unassuming aggregation of sand and gravel. Seeds of stories are brought here by the wind and cultivated by time. That. Okay. New tales and time calls into become legends. Yes. Welcome truth, design and favoured by time. The place where time and wind met in the distant past. Okay, yes. Counter time at the Thousand Winds Temple and receive some help. It was because of time's help that those first winds of freedom were able to blow so strongly. But forceful gales like that are almost suited to wiping things clean, not helping things grow. So after a few crises in Mondstadt were resolved, I made the winds gentler and strong enough to bolster the people in time of need without knocking them off their feet. So we're here now to do what exactly? Shadows gather in the distance. I'm sure you felt it too. I've heard about the Pirate Archon's face-off with the Rule of Death, Renova, and what happened to the Fatui Harbinger, the captain. And that's not even mentioning how abyssal activity has been encroaching closer and closer to Mondstadt. I fear the impending crisis may be beyond what humans alone can solve. In light of that, I need to be prepared. It's the Enema Archon's duty to intervene in times of need. As such, I Barbatos will bring forth a wind strong enough to disperse whatever storm lies ahead. But if I whip up a gale of such strength in Mondstadt City, it would just turn the place upside down, clothes, hats, and flowers that rest on people's balconies. That's why I chose to do it here, the place where I once offered a node to time. Who knows, perhaps time shows this island special favour precisely on account of my lovely music. Wait, so is this place really that special? It surely doesn't look like it. This is where we saw cursed Yao Yao, I remember. There's a tide that ebbs and flows and a bunch of birds that come and go, it just seems normal. Time's impact on things isn't limited to what the eye can see, think of it like a ripe Sunsetia. If the outer peel remains intact, it's nearly impossible for the average person to tell whether the fruit inside is ripe. But even the tiniest hole inside peel will cause the fruit to rot, starting from that spot. Nestled in the hands of time, not only will blemish mark this island... Nestled in the hands of time, not one blemish marks this island's peel. Thus, time's influence on its very essence remains hidden to all. At the most fundamental level, of course, all things that like time's favour will be erased at some point. But with the power that remains here, I can leverage time to draw a boundary around the wind. That way, the outside world won't notice a thing, no matter how powerful of a gale I whip up here. Of course, as the one requesting help, I should offer something in return. That's why I invited you here, Kaiko, so we can perform an ode to time together. Just let me know when you're ready, Kaiko. Oh, and I can lend you an instrument if you need one. I'm ready. Great, let's get started. Oh. Wait, we are actually playing some music. Let me just... Can you hear this? Let me just... Wait, if I close this and re-click it... Oh, Venti, why did you move? Just let me know when you're ready. Okay. Let me just turn the sound up so you guys can hear whatever song it is. Because... I don't know. How do I... What? What am I doing wrong? Did I just turn off? Wait. That's not right. Wait. What? What is the... Hello? Usually it lets me, like... What am I doing wrong? I'm so confused. Let me see. No, normally when I press the buttons, it lets me change like the settings, and I'm like, why is it not letting me change the settings? Okay, I guess. Okay, guess we're just not gonna have the sound then. I was gonna have the sound on, and I was gonna up the volume, but the button where I normally change the volume is just not there. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm so confused. Oh, I found it. Okay, they moved the settings button. Okay, let's see. That's a fontaine, current swimming. Yes. Don't know what the problem with the settings. It's okay. I found it. I found it. Let me just up this. Oh wait, no, let me pause the music because I don't want to deafen you. Up this to 80 and then you should be able to hear the sounds. So, okay. I don't know if this is going to be all irrelevant, but you can hear a little song, and usually it's kind of cute, so let's see. Oh, I thought it would do more. It did not do anything else. Never mind. That was unnecessary. Ooh, he glow. Ah, looks like our music has moved some in our audience to step on stage. Oh, but that's against concert rules, so let's usher them out. What are they doing here? These are abyssal creatures. I understand your love for music, of course. But for now, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the premises. Oh, Venti died. Venti, come back. Oh, that's not good. Wait! No, he missed! Oh, but I did get the, I do have the Hexenzirkel buff thing. Ah! Ah! He must be an Aranara. You play the line, he awakens his powers. Yes! Alright, that should do it. This was an exquisite performance. Kaiko, thank you. That power you unleashed just now. Don't worry, that power was mine and mine alone. No external help was involved. Think of it like tuning musical instruments that it might play melodies lovelier still. Ah, so you do have some tricks up your sleeve. What else are you hiding, Oh, Paimon, how many tricks could I possibly have? I only have 2 sleeves after all. Yeah, that's not what Paimon meant, tone-deaf bard. I have a feeling the wind is going to be pretty strong today. We should head back to Monster and tell people to hold on to their hats. Ooh! Okay! Well, that was easy. Oh, wrong button. Here we go. Well, that was easy. Okay, let's see, there should be one more, right? You should be able to do... Ah, Mona! Let's go talk to Mona. Mona, we have something for you. Oh, okay, go Paimon, you're full of energy today. You have something for me, you said? Is there some quick and easy way to make more by any chance? Well, actually, it's some kind of task from your master. Yeah, that's a hard no, but I guess I don't have a choice. An enterprising spirit is important and all that. I just know it's going to be torture though. I know that old hag all too well. Why don't you just take a look first? Huh, this book doesn't seem so special to me. Whoa, letters just fell out of it. Oh, maybe she's trying to reconcile with you? No idea. Either way, it looks like I'm supposed to open these letters in order. Well, let's start with the first one. If this is a task, it should be okay for us all to read. Come on, let's see what this is about. Oh, how long it's been, my student. I'm afraid to report that getting up and about is becoming harder and harder these days. Sympathy card. She could have just tried to make it sound a bit more genuine at least. Remember when I would chase you and you would run for dear life, trying to use that hydro phantom of yours to distract me? Ah, seems like it was just yesterday. Now you're off on your own and I laze the days away in my rocking chair. I wish I'd get some exercise again. Well then get it some other way, you old hag. On second thought, this seems kind of private. Now I'm sure you're curious as to the purpose of this letter, and to that I say this: if you want to learn how to predict the fate of an entire kingdom or even the entire world, head to Sumeru and search for the gate to an underground kingdom. Once there, open the second letter. Wait. Huh? But she knows how hard to lure people in, that's for sure. Is she serious about passing on her secret technique? Guess she really is getting old. You two are such a weird dynamic. When you talk about sentimental stuff, you fight, but when it comes to dry academic stuff, you get all emotional. Anyway, this gate to an underground kingdom sounds familiar. Wait, you've heard of it? Yeah, it should be the same one we're thinking of. Perfect, I don't even need to investigate it then. That means no hide guide, no lodging, no shelling out more or less and right. Come on, there's no time to waste, let's go. I see you didn't mention a transportation fee just now. I'm just guessing that means. Yep, same method as usual. Let's go. Ooh. Are we going to Conria? That's mysterious. Oh. Phew, this brings up memories of summertime. It's actually kind of refreshing. This is the gate to the ancient kingdom of Conria. I'm sure a lot of secrets and tragedies lie behind it. Well, let's open the second letter. Let me see here. Yep, it's this one. As the ancient Sumeru saying goes, rote knowledge bears no fruit until it is watered with the shadows of wisdom. With that in mind, there is a phenomenon in this land known as a sign of a pasha. It's a celestial mark that burns in response to an all too ardent desire for the truth. In that sense, perhaps it's more fitting to call it a sign of truth instead. The records of the ancient kingdom state that there are several large subterranean lakes in Conria, clear and calm as mirrors, whose surface reflect the true stars. This is because the sign of truth created in the water is able to bypass the false sky and connect to the outer universe. I had no idea. To observe, wait, let's reread that. Okay, there is shows wisdom and the mind this phenomenon is a sign of a pasha. It's celestial mark that burns in response to an all too ardent desire for the truth. In that sense, perhaps more fitting to call it a sign of truth. There are several large subterranean lakes in Conria, clear and calm as mirrors, whose surface reflect the true stars, because the sign of truth in the water is able to bypass the false sky. Okay. To observe the gravitational forces and influence of celestial bodies, one must be able to see past the false sky. Only by obtaining these cosmic parameters can one predict the fate of this world. Now my task for you is as follows. Open a sign of truth in front of the gate to Conria. The rest is a bunch of stuff about the ceremony the old hag came up with to summon this thing. Yeah, all these planetary trajectories and ruins, Paimon's not ever going to try and make sense of it. So what do you say, Mona? Are you going to attempt it? Well, I hate to admit it, but it looks like the parameters she came up with could work. Frankly, this prospect is quite exciting, and heading back now would just cost me another night's of lodging, so no better time than the present. The mysteries of the enduring stars, wanderers over ecliptic and equatorial planes, radiant celestial brethren. Traverse the twisted paths of the cavernous void. I, Mona Magistus, the astrologist, invoke the power of Hydro to balance the scales. By wisdom and truth, let the thirst be relieved. I, Mona Magistus, the astrologist, summon you, O stars, to stand before me. Did it work? Oh! Ah, monsters! How did that happen? No dice, the sign of truth only opened long enough for the monsters to slip through. Darn it, I didn't get a glimpse of the real stars at all. Whatever, I'll just take it out on you. Don't fail, but the old hag's new theory seems workable. I have to get a better grasp of hydromancy now and the perfect test subjects to test it on. Phew, that's that. Well, the old hag said to open the third letter once it was all said and done. But I couldn't make it work, so should I still open it? You know, Pam would think she understands the dynamic a lot better now. Look, she didn't say you had to successfully complete the ceremony, so you can open it. It'll be fine. I guess. All the same, I doubt she's something nice to say. If you're reading this, it means you attempted to open the sign of truth. Seriously, I can't believe you actually tried it. What are you laughing at, you old hag? Columbina was home to several lakes of stars, rendering the fabric of space in the area completely unstable. As a result, attempts to break through the firmament through non-physical means are more likely to succeed. In any case, I knew the place was well hidden and wouldn't be frequented by too many people. As such, any negative effects of failing to open the sign of truth would remain small scale. Right, let's see. Okay. And of course, as my student, I felt sure you would have the chops to deal with the abyssal creatures that roam beyond the false sky. Even if you couldn't beat them, I'm certain you could outrun them. You always were fast on your feet. Connecting hydromancy to the kind of wisdom that quenches thirst, truly my genius knows no bounds. The practical application of the scryglass has also reduced disturbances caused by the false sky. How do I see Alice try and stop that? When it cuts it off there, apparently the old hag proceeds to brag for a few thousand words. After sorting through the observation results, you will return to Mondstadt. Okay, I think that's it. Nice. Okay, wait, let's see what did we actually unlock? So let me see if I can actually read these talents. So Klee's talent. When she deals damage with normal attacks, she gains 1 boom badge. And each has its own independent timer, and then you have your special charge attack deals more damage. Okay. Okay. Then what was Venti's one? Also migrated by the element burst is active for 4 seconds after a nearby active character triggers a swirl reaction. That character's damage is increased by 50%, and Venti's Stormite deals 135 of its original damage. Okay, what else does it do? Venti's normal attacks will be converted into enemy piercing winds, thunder arrows to deal more damage. And when Venti's normal attacks hit opponents, Stormite's damage is increased by 1 second, its cooldown is increased by 0.5 seconds. Okay. Interesting. Oh wait, I didn't read the Klee one. Where's Klee? Okay, so this just says... Okay. Yes, that happened. Then during the duration of Klee's elemental burst, her normal attack sequence is not reset. Causing his spark performing normal attacks, third check, and sequence will concede 1 spark, donation additional attack equivalent to boom boom strike. Instant damage. For 12 seconds. Okay, so just boosts her a little bit, I think. And then what did Mona's say? When Mona's normal attack or charge attack has an opponent, she gains 1 stack of that can grant at most 1 stack of vaporize. Okay, she does a lot of vaporize damage. I think. Okay, interesting. Come and get me, Hag. Okay, that explains why that's called that, actually. Come and get me, Hag. Ooh. Ah, for Druid and Jehoda. Okay, and then this. Oh, the Twitch drops came through. Okay, we've still got like 20 minutes, and I'm wondering what we should do now, because if we look at this, well, I wasn't doing this, nor am I going to do this, nor this, nor this. We did this, well, not this, and we did this. So the only thing that's left is the Archon quest, so maybe we should start that? I don't know, I hope 20 minutes won't be enough to like put me in an awkward position. I'm hoping. But yeah, and I'm still really disappointed about this, actually. The Columbina quest is upsetting me, but that's fine. So, it's fine. But we can start the Archon quest a little bit, I guess, for 20 minutes, and that'll put us in a good place, I think. Because then we'll be ready in the next stream to just do the Durin quest, finish the Finch Ball, and then, yeah, carry on, I guess. Let's see if I can finish the envisaged echoes I've unlocked, because I've unlocked a few of them, but I haven't actually, like, finished them. That's okay. Catherine! Thank you for waiting. I finished checking your adventure handbook. Here are your commission rewards. We have no other urgent commission in the book at present. Thank you for all your hard work lately. Perhaps you too could consider taking a vacation. Amazing! I never thought we'd end up having some downtime and not cry. Things were pretty hectic when we first got here. Everywhere you looked, it was either the Wild Hunt causing chaos or the Fatui stirring up trouble. Feels like this whole region was one giant slime in a barrel, ready to go boom at any moment. We really have achieved a lot since we've been here, haven't we? The Traveller and Pine will strike again. That's alright, another win. That's right, another win for Tefat's top duo. Yes, are you two aware the Moon Prayer Night is soon to take place? Oh yeah, Lama told us that was coming up soon. Wait, why do you mention it though? Do people in Nashtown celebrate it too? Paimon thought it was just for Moon Goddess worshippers. You're partially right. Most people in Nashtown just see the festival as an opportunity to do business. They do not concern themselves with the religious element. The festival was first celebrated by the Frostmoon Scions. On this day, they would wear moon prayer blossoms and celebrate the birth of the moon goddess through song and dance. They would also prepare food and handicrafts and give them as gifts to others. Over time, it became Nokkrai's most lively festival. Ooh, it sounds like fun. I'm definitely up for it. Great, well, in the meantime, since Catherine doesn't have any commissions for us, let's focus on some personal business instead. When we first got here, you mentioned that this is where your spaceship landed. We didn't get to follow up on it at the time because you got wrapped up in that whole Rara situation, but now we can fully start investigating it properly. Except we have no idea where to start. Well, there's a saying Paimon's heard around these parts, which goes, if you lift up a rock, you'll find something you weren't looking for. By that logic, you'll never find what you're looking for while you're searching, but the moment you stop looking at it, it'll jump right out at you. I'm not sure it's as simple as that. Could be worth a try though, right? Anyway, Paimon suggests we focus on other stuff we want to do for now, and just keep an ear out for spaceship-related intel as we go. We haven't seen Columbina in a while. She has a huge amount of power in the final battle against Rara, and has been much weaker since then. I don't know if I can do anything to genuinely help her, but surely a little chat can do no harm. One other thing that concerns me is we've seen no trace of the Doctor so far. What's wrong? You look super serious all of a sudden. I was just thinking about Columbina and the Doctor. Huh? I don't guess why you'd be concerned about Columbina. What does the Doctor have to do with anything? We learned back in Natlan that he's been investigating the moon, but he's been sufficiently absent so far. Oh, that's true, and now that you mention it, we're definitely overdue for a showdown with the Fatui. Is it weird that he hasn't shown himself this whole time? What could he be up to? Engrossed in one of his experiments, perhaps. Either way, its current inaction is a good thing. True, I would much rather deal with Marionette anyway. She says the meanest things, but when it comes down to it, she doesn't seem like a bad person. Maybe it's the pressure of being a Fatuous? Especially as a Harbinger, does she feel like she's got to act tough to keep up appearances or something? Maybe? But then every time we have it out with Rara, she was always wound up having to repair Polonia and her other robots. That's got a sting. Losing face always hurts more for people who care a lot about their image. She's probably still furious about it. Paimon, I have a feeling she might have heard that. What? Relax, she's not even here. Huh? What's the matter? Oh, nothing. Sorry, we'll be on our way now. Where were we again? Oh yeah, Columbina. Right, yeah, let's go see Columbina. We said that right in front of Catherine. She definitely heard. Oh, before we do this, I've had a great idea. You know what we should do? We should go over here and cook a hot dog. Do you remember that random quest? I just have a sudden desire to cook a hot dog. Mostly because I wouldn't be surprised if that quest takes several days. And secondly, I don't know, I just thought about it, and therefore we gotta do it, like right now. Oh, Flynn's! Hello? Gemstones reflect light differently in different environments. A gem by candlelight flickers like flame, while a jewel beneath the moon seems like a tear-filled eye. There are thousands of forms of beauty, and gems are cut 1,000 ways, such as the complexity of things both elegant and timeless. I'm in the habit of collecting old gemstones, some are even from other nations. Feel free to enjoy this collection wherever you please. Being as old as they are, they have lost some of their glow and appear a little turbid. They cannot compare with the brilliant luster of a newly cut stone. Do be careful when touching them, so as not to damage them. I've left most of them in their original casing. What? What is he... What is he doing here? Hello? Is this an anecdote? No. I am confused. Is he just here? I think he's just here. Okay, sorry Flint, I actually just came to use your stove. But that's fine. I'm pretty sure we have to create a not cry hot dog, so let's just look for a hot dog. Nope. I think it's a green, here it is. Huh? Was that not the quest? I thought there was a quest near here that was about eating a hot dog. Oh no, it wasn't. It was berries and fried meat. We did the hot dog already. Berries and fried meat. Okay, where's berries and fried meat? Ooh. No. Berries and fried meat. Berries and fried meat. Where are the berries? Berries and fried meat. What type of dish is a berries and fried meat? Okay, not this. What color dish is it? Okay, let's see. No. No, it will be near the end because they're vaguely in the correct order, so it should be roughly in the order in which we encountered them, and these are not cry, so they should be near the end. I probably could just search for berries and fried meat, but that wouldn't be as fun. There it is. The meat's sliced into sizable chunks, then fried perfectly after that. Not bad. But let me remind you, when making fried meat, you must consider your side dishes. It's easy to get stuffed from eating too much meat, that's why the berries are there too. Here on this island, we're in charge of everyone's dietary health, so balance must be struck between vegetables and meat. This dish doesn't have enough such veggies on the side, we can't have that here. You need to practice more, come back next time and whip up some Luckberry Madame. I knew it! We gotta come back for that one, which is fine, because we actually need to go and do the Columbina thing. So now is a good time to do this. But I knew that guy was gonna require us to do more stuff. Okay, next time we'll have to do Luckberries and the dam. But not this time. Today we need to go and talk to Columbina, who I'm guessing is here somewhere. Columbina? Hey, she's sitting up. Is me sitting here a rare sight? No, we just thought you'd be resting. Perhaps I would have been were it not for the sudden arrival of some unexpected guests. Not that I consider it a disturbance, after all, you are the only ones who are free to enter. Would it not be a little unfriendly of me to lie down while we speak? I didn't realize you put so much thought into little things like that. Only sometimes there have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions. They are warm, mysterious, and cozy memories. Very few of my past memories are anything like that. They say the travelers return home bearing bags full of souvenirs, but my luggage was empty, and I believed it would stay that way. Return home? So you're still planning on returning to the moon? Yes, this planet continues to reject me, reminding me that I do not belong here. If I remain into that, there will come a day when I disintegrate, and I don't want me reduced to dust or turn into food from the flowers. I mean, I will cease to exist entirely. Alright then, well, we're sure gonna miss you, but it sounds like we'll have to say goodbye. How do you intend to return? The moon prayer night is soon to arrive. On that day, the moon will be closest to Tibet. The Kivaki in Islam will reach its peak at that time. I merely need to grasp the tide, and with relatively little effort. Oh, Paimon gets it. It'll work like a slingshot. You make it sound like she's going to get blasted up to the moon. If I did that, I suspect I would crash into the false sky. I'll be using a much gentler approach, but I do like the analogy. It's fun. You see, she gets Paimon's sense of humour. In the blink of an eye, the time has come to part ways. It does feel that way, doesn't it? Time seems to fly fastest when you are enjoying it. I've always thought of myself as the wanderer on this earth, and it has never expressed any desire to keep me here. Yet, just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm. Is it a gesture of affection, or is the word mocking me? Oh, were you hoping I can answer that? Yes, you are a traveller, so you must have a lot of experience in this area. Then what I would say is enjoy the moment. That's right, don't overthink it. Happiness is happiness, and joy is joy. The point is to enjoy it, not analyze it. I see, then what I would say is, even though I'm very tired right now, I'm still happy. I can't tell from the tone of your voice. Oh really? You don't think I sound happy? I'm just kidding. I could tell you were in a good mood today from the moment we saw you. Ah, a joke, albeit not a funny one. Anyway, I assume you'll hear about you-know-what. Give me your hand. Actually, it's not that. There's something else I wanted to discuss with you. Oh, then do you still want to give me your hand or not? Sure. Thank you, so I've heard that in the moon prayer nights of the past, people here would set whole celebrations of the moon goddess's honour. Since you helped so much in our fight against the Rashal Sonari, I think you deserve a farewell party before you return home. I haven't asked everyone else for their opinions on this yet, but I'd like to invite you to join the upcoming moon prayer night. I never joined a moon prayer night before. I'm not sure what I would even do. Don't worry about that. We just take care of everything. All you need to do is show up. Of course, there's no need to force it if you're not feeling strong enough. This kind of feels like a golden opportunity. But they call me Kuta, and the Fatui have an arrest warrant out for me. I shouldn't appear in public right now. Yeah, there will definitely be complications, but then I'll make it work. You have my word. Yeah, we got you back. Well, she does. We've got your back. What she does. Pam is actually not too sure what she's planning. Alright, if you're sure, I will not refuse your invitation. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sites into this world into my suitcase before finally learning what my homeland looks like. Oh, if you see Llama, please tell her that my answer to the question she asked me is neither yes nor no. Rather, it is there is no need. That was kind of cryptic. Guess it's between the two of you. We'll pass along the message. Bye for now. And also, I do not know. Oh, mysterious. I guess that's why we can't do the Selenic Chronicles, because she's like busy. So she agreed to the festival. Let's go see who else wants to take part. Now it's got to be the person most familiar with the Moon Prayer Night. We should start with her. Also, exactly is your plan to keep her safe? Not sure yet. I'll figure something out. Are you serious? And Paimon gave you her vote of confidence back there? When did you become so sneaky? I guess that's why we can't do the Columbina weekly, because Columbina is a bit distressed. But also, she can't leave, right? Because if she leaves, how are we going to finish Columbina weekly? party crates. Llama? What is going on? Hey Llama, it's us, huh? Varka, what are you doing here? Beats me. I had a bit too much to drink last night, and when I woke up, I was on Easy Island. Mr. Varka is helping to oversee Nashtown's preparation for Moon Prayer Night. He's here to go over some details regarding the decorations and custom cloth designs. Right, yeah, that too. What do you mean, that too? So preparations are already underway? Yes, celebrating this festival is a long-held tradition here in Nordgrau. On this day, the crescent moon at the top branches of the verdant crest turn into a full moon, and the moon prayer blossoms bloom with a special radiance. Our people take these to be blessed omens. It's a special welcome event coming off the back of that nasty business error. Everyone got put through the ringer recently, and now they're looking to turn their fortunes around. The big shots in town all agreed that a big lively celebration is just what we need to rebuild people's faith in this place. No wonder Catherine said that people weren't so bothered about the religious element. That's right, it's become more of a local custom by this point. Celebrations have little to do with whether the religious stories behind the event are true or not. Even the Frostmoon Scions are eagerly awaiting the coming of Moon Prayer Night, despite knowing their past beliefs are founded on falsehood. That's fair. It's a bit like the Lantern Rite Liga. It's a chance for people to enjoy themselves, not debate the existence of the Adepti. Although in their case, the Adepti definitely do exist, and we've met plenty of them in our time. Oh, one other thing. We just went to see Columbina. We went ahead and invited her to take part in the festival this time. Hope that's okay. Wait, so you mean she agreed to it? Huh, that's quite a surprise. And I suppose that she intends to return to the moon on that day. Oh yeah, it's kind of a complicated process, but basically, it's like a slingshot. She really shouldn't have endorsed your metaphor. I understand. In truth, I had a feeling she might make such a decision. Well, if Kuta has decided to participate in the festival, we should prepare accordingly. Yeah, exactly. She was saying how it could be risky for her to show her face in public. We were wondering if there was any way we could hide her. Unfortunately, the people who carved the statues did an excellent job of capturing her likeness. It would be very challenging to hide a goddess whose face everyone is so familiar with. Darn, we may have bitten off more than we could chew here. Don't sweat the small stuff, we can handle that. Huh? Are you saying you have a plan? Not as such, no, but the most important thing with the festival is to keep the mood light and your spirits up. You can't go preparing for a festival with those long faces. You'll never convince anyone to enjoy themselves. The monster spirit is strong with this one. As it happens, I agree with Mr. Varka. Let's start by making our appreciation for Kuta the beating heart of the festive atmosphere. And who knows, once we get the ball rolling, perhaps everything will just fall into place. Hey, did you catch that? Llama said the thing, or close enough at least. I'm looking forward to the Moon Prayer Night already. We have a festival in Mondstadt called Windbloom, and you can always tell which couples are celebrating for the first time by the smiles on their faces. Big beaming smiles like their whole face is glowing. I have a feeling we'll get to see that same smile on the moon goddess's face at this festival. Not quite the same, surely. Anyway, I'll take care of business in the city, but I'll have to leave the decor up to you and the Frostmoon Scions. No one else can capture that traditional aesthetic quite like you guys. But lastly, there's the final key element that brings the festival to life, companionship. We'll take care of that part. Before you leave, let me show you something that we've been preparing. Mr. Varka has asked to see it already, so you may as well tag along. Also, I have some further questions about Kuta's decision. We didn't tell her the answer. Also, I like this. This is adorable. Are we going to take and look at all these decorations? Are we going to take photos like this? Wait, let me just climb back here. No, down here. Down. Nita. Ah! This is so... Wait, let's make Yao. Why not? Yao. There we go. Yao. Oh no, she's too... Yao. And you could stand on this drum and you could probably be the deer as... Okay, she's a bit too tall for the deer, but that's okay. Huh? What's this? This sure looks like they're having fun. I believe so. Kuhenki seem very skilled at playing drums like these, although I'm not sure where they learned it from. Maybe it's an innate talent. In their eyes, they're probably just playing with toys. Lunata, you want to play too? Guess not. Yeah, she looks more confused than anything. Maybe we can teach her next time if we get the chance. Where does she go? What are these floating things? Moon veils, we hang them from buildings in the city during the festival. When you look at the sky through them, it creates a lovely misty effect. Oh. Everyone seems hard at work. They're preparing items for Moon Prayer Night. For instance, the sculptures being made over there, Mr. Barker. Mr. Barker and I were just finalising details of where it will be placed. Ah, there she is. I didn't know the finished article would be so large. Not to worry though, all the necessary arrangements have been made. Just let me know once it's ready and I'll get some people to ship it over. Yeah, my thanks. And over there we're preparing a very traditional confection. Ah, look at all those colours. It looks great. Can Paimon try one? Of course, I have a feeling you'll like it a lot. Yvette, sweets and treats are Paimon's favourite. If we included those in the Feast of the Moon, I bet Paimon would have joined the Frostmoon Scions by now. There will also be verdant crests like this present in Nashtown during the festival. The timing of Moon Prayer Night is not completely set in advance. We make a rough estimate, then observe the changes in the verdant crests and Moon Prayer blossoms to guide us. As such, the wait itself is a fun feature of this particular festival. Do they just watch it and like hope? Because that's going to be quite stressful. Like, you never know if it's going to be today. What if you weren't ready? What if it came early? Let's talk here. To tell the truth, I'm very surprised to hear that Kuta is willing to participate in the festival. I once asked if she'd be willing to stay with the Frostmoon Scions. I could introduce her to everyone, as she could be a family to one another. And we could be family to one another. She did not answer, but she has not appeared here since. I took this to mean her answer was a no, but if that were the case, she would not have accepted this invitation. Thinking of answers, she asks us to pass along a message. There is no need. Ah, I see. Maybe she's right. Maybe the Frostmoon Scions of Stay no longer need a moon goddess. Though my wish was not for her to come here and be worshipped as a deity, I simply want to offer her a place to stay. I'm sure she believes that showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention, and as such she does not wish to cause us more trouble. But what really pains me about all of this is that this is her birthplace. She ought to belong here, yet no one has been able to grant her shelter. I think I qualified to weigh in here. When someone's about to depart on a long trip, what they need is blessings, not burdens. We should wish her the best, not make the journey harder than it already is. Anyway, she's agreed to attend, hasn't she? All we need to do is simply respect her decision. I see your point, yes, she will soon depart after all. Our job is to leave her with some happy memories. Besides, who's to say her journey to the moon is a one-way trip? It's not that she can't come back and visit us as she wants, right? Paimon agrees wholeheartedly. Festivals are all about having fun, so let's keep it simple. Alright, I'm gonna head back to Nashtown soon. Want to come with? I'm guessing you have some other folks to visit there? Sure thing, let's go. Bye for now, Alma. Thank you all. Goodbye. A traveller needs blessings, not burdens. It sounds good in principle, but will blessings alone be enough for Columbina? Okay, I think this is a good place to pause. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see me play live, then check out my Twitch channel. You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 PM GMT. Thanks again, and have a great day.